Coming up next, the Rockets taking on the Timberwolves. For Houston, they start their season off in front of a raucous home crowd. They are amped up and ready to... You know, Doris, one of the fun things about the first weeks of the season, fans getting to know the new faces on their team.
Oh, Kevin, there's so much talent across the league, but if you're adding new talent, you wonder a couple things. How do they fit? How special can they be? Fans just can't wait for tip-off.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Butler out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Jared Sullinger. Then there's McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the two-guard spot. Leonard with the bucket.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Faried outside. McCollum against Parker. And it's McCollum off the draw. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, in size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of the game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
To the inside. And Randolph with the basket on the assist by Wade.
Boy, Dwayne Wade showing what a brilliant playmaker he is. How about that decision-making? Nice.
Outside Butler. Back to McCollum. Sullinger screen on Parker. And here's McCollum for 3. Zach Randolph with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard against Butler. A block shot. And Houston again with the bucket.
See, these difficult finishes take incredible concentration, and Dwayne Wade is accustomed to taking those hits.
McCollum with the screen for Butler. Kicks it out to McCollum. Launches a 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wade passes to Randall. Stolen by McCollum. And Sullinger with the drive. Over Parker. Sullinger, no good. Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Parker finds Leonard. No good from the wing. And so Faried will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Three-pointer, Daniels. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Faried the pass to Sullinger. And finished off by Sullinger.
I'll tell you, he's got those nice, soft hands, but there was nothing soft about that dunk. Sullinger with strength.
Here's Leonard. Carried from 15 feet out. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Butler feeling out of it. Parker against McCollum. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Houston, they've gone 4-5 from the field so far. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Communication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Houston making a switch. Rubio's checked in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Butler. Here's McCollum. And he lays it straight in. McCollum's got 6.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Randolph can't hit.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Pass to Faried. And here's McCollum. three-point range. He's got 9. Rockets trailed by 3. Now, here's Rubio. Still without a basket. Outside Randolph. Here's Leonard. Pass to Bogut. Over Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And you know, such a balanced athlete. Bogut able to absorb the hit, make it, and get the end.
Houston making a switch. Allen's checked in. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And the basket by McCollum.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like.
Well, this is adjustments, looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Minnesota making some changes. Caspi comes in for Caron Butler. Lou Williams is subbed in for Daniels. Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That play shows focus and a will to score. Dwayne Wade welcomes that kind of hitting at the rim. Come on now.
Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Williams kicks to Caspi. Williams against Wade. A 3 from McCollum. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. McCollum's got 14.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Wade is shooting on McCollum. And it's Rubio penetrating. Wade has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. To the right side. Fareed inside. Covered by Leonard. And finished off by Sullinger.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Rubio against McCollum. Rubio misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. You just have to maintain it. And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Leonard. Another miss by Houston.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And Caspi kicks to McCollum. Here's ball movement by Minnesota. Nobody near Williams. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And here's Rubio. No scoring in this one. Wade, double team. A 3 from Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Williams finds Caspi. The shot game clock separated by 4. Pass to Sullinger. A 3 from McCollum. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond.
No good from Wade. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight. It has been the driving force for Minnesota. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed that
the foul.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screen.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing the Nuggets in Denver.
And you know for that matchup with New York, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positioned. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
And that's just an all-star caliber move off the dribble by Parker that ultimately creates the shot. His quickness with the ball really nearly unparalleled.
Pass to Caspi. Brooks from outside. No good on that one. And so Allen will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And following this one, take on the Hornets in New Orleans. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Here's Rubio. Offline with his three. Timberwolves leading by 9. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Allen. Randolph dishes to Allen. Pass to Randolph. Here's Ayers. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randolph.
Boy, what a savvy veteran. Zach Randolph, what a nice job sharing the basketball. So pretty.
And timeout called by the first pitch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Defeated by the Pelicans in the last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Gooden comes in for Jeff Ayers. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Pass to Wade. 6 to shoot. A rebound by the Timberwolves. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. Butler against Parker. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Begovic. Gooden with the steal. Randolph looking around. And it's Parker in the corner. Drills it from outside. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
Daniel from outside. Nailed from the three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. Houston's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Wade kicks to Parker. Pass to Allen. Now, here's Wade. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Parker with the 3. They get it back. And here is Allen. Now here's Randolph. Over by Begovic. Randolph passes to Wade. Randolph sets a screen for Wade. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. McCollum outside. Pass to Wiles. Here's Butler. Looking for Begovic. He gets it there. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, this guy is an enormous presence inside. The frame, the strength, there's everything there for Begovic.
Now a timeout called by Houston. For Houston, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Drew Gooden. Timberwolves also changing it up. Sullinger's checked in for Nikola Pekovic, and Kenneth Fareed subbed in for Lyon. Fareed against Leonard. Three-pointer, Wade. Rebounded by Fareed.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Butler finds Fareed. Sullinger screen on Leonard. McCollum outside. Fires the three. The Rockets pull it in. Cade with it. 5 points in the game. As to Leonard. Right wing. To the paint. Here's Ayers. And it's good.
I tell you, Sullinger should get some credit for his defense on that one. Alters the shot and sends it back.
Now here's McCollum. Fires from the wing. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Stolen by Fareed. Butler with the ball. Wade picks him up. And a wide open look for McCollum. Good, and Butler gets the assist. McCollum's got 25 points in the game. Rockets trail by 16. Now a timeout called by Houston. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeouts are they're giving up three after three after three.
Houston making some changes. Hogan comes in for Jeff Ayers. And Randolph in for Allen. Randolph passes to Parker. And here's Leonard. Back to Randolph. Just 5 to shoot. They need this one. And Fareed sends it back.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Sullinger inside. Bogut on him. Daniels kicks to McCollum. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds. Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 18. Now Parker. He has 5. Pass to Wade. Over Daniels. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
McCollum against Bogut. The 3. Randolph grabs the board. From 12 feet out. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. In the Western Conference, C.J. McCollum.
Basketball is a sport, but it's also a craft. McCollum weaves together great recognition and skill.
Yeah, he can play on the ball or off the ball, but it really doesn't matter. He'll find a way to contribute.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Timberwolves.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
And what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Zach Randolph is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Wade. Then it's Bogut, and it's Parker in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Butler on the way. He's covered by Leonard, and it's Butler missing. And it's Randolph with the ball for the Rockets. It's an 18-point game. Here's Leonard, Wade outside, pass to Parker. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Randolph. Here's Bogut, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kenneth Reed.
Yeah, Andrew Bogut has improved his shot making from most spots, but from the free throw line, it is still a scuffle for this guy.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. And Fareed kicks to Daniels. Sinks the triple. Daniels has got 6.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Leonard on the wing. Bogut trying to get open. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Parker with the steal. Pass to Leonard. Parker looking over the floor. No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Down low, here's Sullinger, and finished off by Sullinger.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. McCollum against Parker. Over McCollum, buries the easy one. Parker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, just what they were looking for right there. That's not a shot he's going to miss.
And good that time.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this 3rd quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Pass to Wade. Over Daniels. Rebound, Minnesota. Fareed's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this future lead.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Kevin, back to you.
You just won a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
McCollum lays it up off the glass. McCollum's got 31 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Parker passes to Wade. Leonard sends a screen for Wade. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Sullinger outside. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. The Rockets pull it in. Pass to Randall. It's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you can't lose lose sight of Zach Randolph. He just showed there he can still hurt you in transition.
Sullinger dishes to Daniels. To the middle. And Fareed kicks to McCollum. Over Parker. McCollum, no good. It's trailed by 18. Outside Leonard. Daniels with the steal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Timeout. Start it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
He hits the second from the line. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Bogan. Rubio looking around. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 15.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Williams for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. It's trailed by 16. High, working shot. Wade misses.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Daniels finds Williams. Inside, here's Fareed. And he dumps it in. Randolph, right over Zebo.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Wade. Takes it out to Leonard. Rubio the pass to Wade. Houston moving the ball around. And that one drops. 17 points in the game.
Well, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Pass the Butler. 1:43 left to play here in the third. A floater. Set back by Leonard.
Wide lob comes out to put a stop on that attack.
No good from Wade. The Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Butler on the way. Fareed, a screen on Leonard. Top by Fareed.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Wade outside. There's the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his third assist on the night. Inside Daniels. Sullinger outside. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. Now here is Bogut. And stolen by Williams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a wide open look for Daniels. Nails the corner three. Daniels has got 7 points here in this quarter. Wade against Williams. Wade feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And off a screen on Williams. And so it's Minnesota holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful team.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Nikola Pekovic. Casper is out there with Ryan. Then it's Williams. And it's McCollum in at the guard position.
Number 16, Ricky Rubio.
Rebound by Caspi.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Williams. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They set the screen. Down low. Ayers. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rubio against McCollum. It's over Rubio. And again, it's Minnesota.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Parker outside. Driving in. And the layup is good.
And Parker, so elusive on the drive. Even when you get physical with him, he just brushes you aside.
McCollum against Rubio. Back to McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
To the middle. That's tipped. Stolen by Allen. Pass to Ayers. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That will conclude their brief road trip. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And just off the cuff, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Rubio with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Rubio's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'd say the jumper might not be the prettiest of pictures, but the offensive spacing improves dramatically when Rubio hits it.
Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Parker. Williams can't hit. Rockets trail by 20. Here's Parker. Rubio outside. Screen by Bogut. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Houston making some changes. Randolph checked in for Allen. And it's Leonard in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Minnesota, Fareed's checked in for Lyles. Butler comes in for Caspi. And it's Troy Daniels in for Lou Williams.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside Leonard, 3-pointer. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Daniels. He takes it in. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Parker kicks to Rubio. Back to Parker. Outside Leonard. Latrey. Rebounded by McCollum.
Not quite enough defense. That time around,
European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Here's Leonard, back to Parker. Over Caspi. Hits the front of the rim and out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here is Rozier. Outside Williams. Often time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Parker dishes to Leonard. Outside for Randolph. Pass to Parker. Back to Randolph. A three from Leonard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randolph. Randolph's got 3 assists now in this one. Williams looking over the floor. And it's Lyles in the corner. Minnesota again turning it over.
That's perfect example of why good passes are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Outside, Martin. Pass to Neal. Martin with a screen on Williams. Martin with the bucket.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Timberwolves leading by 19. On the wing, Williams. Neal defending. Williams kicks to Caspi. There's a good screen to the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Caspi's got 5 points now this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stat just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for C.J. McCollum.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
And down goes the three.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
And there's Pekovic. That one's good on the assist by Williams. And the Timberwolves lead by 20. Pass to Neal. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Outside Williams. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled the juice when they made it really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce.
CJ.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.